I was in my late 20s when I had my first panic attack. Sitting on my couch, fresh from a job I hated. The room was dimly lit, and the silence is broken only by the ticking of a clock. Suddenly my breath quickens, and my hands start trembling. I glanced around the room, my eyes wide with panic. I whispered to myself, I can't do this. Why is everything closing in on me? I tell myself, breathe, just breathe. But my breath becomes more rapid, my chest tightening. I begin to panic. Am I dying? No, it's just a panic attack. I've been through this before. My fingers fumble as I clutched a throw pillow, seeking comfort. I sit there frustrated and I ask myself, why can't I control this? Is it just in my head? I'm losing my mind. Images of past anxieties and fears flash through my mind. With my eyes full of tears, I say to myself, I thought I was getting better. Why is this happening again? I don't want to burden anyone with this. My breathing becomes shallower and my body begins to tremble uncontrollably. I begin pleading to an empty room. Someone, please help me. I can't do this alone. I'm suffocating. I glance at the clock. The seconds seem to be ticking slower than usual. Am I having déjà vu? I desperately yell out, how long has it been? It feels like an eternity. I just want it to stop. I close my eyes, attempting to find solace in the darkness. I begin whispering to myself, you're okay. You've been through this before. It's just a storm. It will pass. I continue to battle my internal turmoil, each passing moment feeling like an eternity as I grapple with the intense waves of panic. Well, in the simplest of terms, a panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear that triggers severe physical reactions when there's no real danger or apparent cause. Imagine you're peacefully sailing in calm waters and suddenly a storm hits. That unexpected storm, my friends, that's a panic attack. It's important to note that panic attacks are not just psychological, but also have physical manifestations. They can cause palpitations, a pounding heart, or an accelerated heart rate. You might experience sweating, trembling or shaking, and sensations of shortness of breath or smothering. It's almost as if you're on a terrifying roller coaster ride that you didn't sign up for. And then there are the emotional symptoms. During a panic attack, you may feel an impending doom or a fear of losing control, as if something terrible is going to happen. It's like being trapped in a horror film, except it's not fiction, it's reality. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that just anxiety? Well, not quite. While anxiety and panic attacks share some commonalities, they are different. Anxiety is often related to a specific situation or concern and tends to build up over time. Panic attacks, on the other hand, are abrupt and intense, often hitting you out of the blue without any warning or specific trigger. Think of anxiety as a slow simmer and a panic attack as a sudden boil over. Anxiety can make you feel worried and tense, whereas during a panic attack, the fear and distress reach a peak within minutes. It's a sudden escalation that can be quite overwhelming. So why is this distinction important? Well, the better we understand what a panic attack is, the better equipped we are to manage it. By recognizing the difference between anxiety and panic attacks, we can tailor our coping strategies more effectively and help prevent these unexpected storms from taking over our lives. Understanding panic attacks is the first step towards overcoming them. Did you know that identifying your panic triggers can help manage and prevent attacks? Now, let's delve into what these common triggers could be. Stress is a prevalent trigger, as excessive worry or pressure can often lead to panic attacks. Phobias, too, are significant triggers. Fear of enclosed spaces, heights, or even social situations can set off a cascade of panic symptoms. Traumatic experiences, such as accidents or distressing life events, can also serve as triggers. These experiences can linger in our minds and manifest as panic attacks when we encounter reminders of the trauma. The key here is to understand that these triggers are unique to each person. What may be distressing for one might not be for another. Identifying these triggers helps you anticipate potential panic situations, providing you with a chance to implement coping strategies before the panic sets in. Remember, knowing your triggers is crucial in the journey to manage panic attacks. Scene script. Deep breathing is a powerful tool to instantly calm your mind during a panic attack. Now let's dive into the world of deep breathing, a technique that can be your immediate ally when panic strikes. You might be surprised by how something as simple as your breath can be a beacon of calm in a sea of chaos. First, let's understand the science behind it. When you're in the throes of a panic attack, your body is in fight or flight mode. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and your breath quickens. By focusing on your breath, you can signal to your body that it's time to relax and ease out of that high alert state. The technique we're going to explore is called diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. It involves drawing air deeply into your lungs, causing your belly to rise, rather than shallow breaths from your chest. Here's how you do it. First, find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes and try to clear your mind. Now, place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. As you breathe in, imagine filling your body with air from the bottom up. You should feel the hand on your stomach rise, while the hand on your chest remains relatively still. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, ideally counting to 4. Hold that breath for a count of 7. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8, making a soft whooshing sound as you do. As you exhale, feel your stomach fall. Repeat this process for a few minutes. The 4-7-8 count acts as a lullaby for your nervous system, slowing your heart rate and calming your mind. Don't worry if you find this technique a little tricky at first. With practice, it will become more natural. And remember, there's no wrong way to breathe. The most important thing is to focus on your breath, drawing your attention away from the source of your panic. Incorporate this practice into your daily routine, not just when panic strikes. Over time, you'll notice a greater sense of calm and control, not just in the moment of a panic attack, but in your life overall. Remember, deep breathing is your immediate ally during a panic attack. So breathe deep and let your breath guide you back to tranquility. Mindfulness and meditation can do wonders in reducing anxiety and preventing panic attacks. These two practices, often intertwined, cultivate a sense of peace and clarity, grounding us in the present moment where panic cannot reside. Let's delve into the world of mindfulness first. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing your attention on the here and now, acknowledging and accepting your experiences, thoughts, and feelings without judgment. It is about being present, not lost in the past's regrets or the future's worries. This focus on the present can help you recognize the onset of a panic attack and employ coping strategies before it escalates. A simple mindfulness exercise you can incorporate into your daily routine is mindful eating. Rather than rushing through your meals or eating while distracted, take the time to savor each bite. Pay attention to the food's texture, taste, and aroma. Notice the colors and the way the food feels in your mouth. This practice not only enhances your eating experience, but also trains your mind to focus on the present. Moving on to meditation, it is a practice that helps quiet the mind, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. Unlike mindfulness, which can be practiced at any time, meditation is typically done in a quiet, distraction-free space for a set period. One easy meditation technique you can try is the body scan. Start by finding a comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then mentally scan your body from head to toe, paying attention to any sensations, tension, or discomfort. As you notice these feelings, don't try to change or judge them. Simply observe and move on. This practice promotes body awareness and helps you tune into your physical presence, grounding you in the here and now. Remember, mindfulness and meditation are like any other skills. They take time to develop, so be patient with yourself. Start with just a few minutes each day and gradually increase as you become more comfortable with the practices. A mindful lifestyle can help keep panic attacks at bay. So why not give mindfulness and meditation a try? They might just be the tools you need to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and ease. Ever heard about cognitive behavioral therapy? It's a proven method to manage panic attacks. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT for short, is a type of psychotherapy that helps you understand the thoughts and feelings that influence your behaviors. CBT works on the principle that our thoughts, rather than external factors like people, situations, or events, cause our feelings and behavior. The beauty of CBT is that it encourages a shift in our thinking and behavior, which can help us manage panic attacks better. One of the key techniques used in CBT is cognitive restructuring. It's a process that helps you challenge and change negative thought patterns that may lead to panic attacks. For instance, if you often think, "I'm going to fail," Cognitive restructuring helps you replace that thought with a more positive one, like, I'm going to do my best. So, remember, CBT is an effective tool in your arsenal against panic attacks. Medications can sometimes be part of the solution to managing panic attacks. There are several options available, each with its own benefits and potential side effects. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, and serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, SNRIs, are often used. They can help regulate the brain's chemical balance and reduce the intensity of panic attacks. Benzodiazepines, a type of sedative, can also be used for immediate relief during a severe panic attack. However, they should be used sparingly due to the risk of dependency. Beta blockers are another option. They can help manage physical symptoms of panic attacks such as rapid heartbeat. It's important to remember that what works best will depend on your individual circumstances, including the severity of your panic attacks, your overall health, and any other medications you may be taking. Remember, always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any medication. Your lifestyle choices play a significant role in managing panic attacks. Consider the body as a finely tuned machine. To keep it running smoothly, you need to fuel it properly, give it plenty of rest, and keep it active. Regular exercise is a natural stress reliever. It releases endorphins, the body's own feel-good chemicals, which can help to reduce anxiety. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, provides the nutrients your body needs to function at its best. Adequate sleep is also essential. Sleep deprivation can exacerbate stress and anxiety, making it harder to manage panic attacks. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And let's not forget about caffeine. While a morning cup of coffee might seem harmless, caffeine can stimulate the nervous system and trigger anxiety. Consider limiting your intake or switching to decaffeinated options. A healthy lifestyle can significantly reduce the frequency of panic attacks. A personalized toolkit can be your best friend during a panic attack. Imagine having a go-to box of tools, each one designed to help you navigate through the stormy seas of a panic attack. This isn't just a metaphorical box, but a real tangible one that you can reach for when you feel panic setting in. Now let's talk about what you can put in this toolkit. First, a list of supportive contacts. This could be a trusted friend who knows about your struggle with panic attacks, a family member, or a mental health professional. These are the people you can call when you're feeling overwhelmed. Next, consider adding calming music to your toolkit. Music has a profound effect on our emotions and can serve as a powerful distraction. Choose songs or sounds that have a soothing effect on you. It could be classical music, nature sounds, or your favorite band. Another essential tool in your toolkit is grounding techniques. Grounding is a practice that helps you stay in the present moment and can be very helpful during a panic attack. This could involve focusing on your breath, counting backwards from 100, or describing what you see around you. You might also want to include a comforting object in your toolkit. This could be anything that has a calming effect on you. It might be a soft blanket, a stress ball, or a treasured photograph. Lastly, don't forget to add written reminders of coping strategies that have worked for you in the past. This could be deep breathing exercises, mindfulness techniques, or positive affirmations. Remember, this toolkit should be personalized to you. There's no one-size-fits-all here. What works for one person might not work for another. So take your time, experiment with different tools, and find what works best for you. And remember, this toolkit isn't just for emergencies. You can reach for it anytime you're feeling a bit anxious or stressed. It's like having a personal, portable safety net that's there to catch you when you start to fall. Your personalized toolkit is your safety net during a panic attack. With your toolkit in hand, you're not only prepared for panic attacks, but you're also taking an active role in your mental health. And that, my friends, is a powerful step towards overcoming panic attacks. You don't have to face panic attacks alone. Building a strong support system can make a world of difference. It's like having a safety net of trusted people who can provide emotional comfort and practical help when you need it the most. Imagine sharing your experiences, your fears, your triumphs with those who genuinely care about your well-being. Friends, family, or even support groups can play a pivotal role in your journey towards overcoming panic attacks. These are the people who can lend a listening ear, offer encouraging words, or simply sit with you during difficult moments. Support groups in particular are invaluable. They provide a space where you can connect with others who are walking a similar path. The shared experiences can foster a sense of camaraderie, reduce feelings of isolation, and provide practical advice from those who've been there. When you build a strong support system, you're not just creating a network of helpers, you're fostering a community of understanding and empathy. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Preventing panic attacks is possible with ongoing self-monitoring and stress management. Indeed, long-term preventive strategies are crucial in reducing the frequency and intensity of panic attacks. The key here is to create a healthy environment for your mind and body, one that makes it less likely for panic attacks to occur. Firstly, self-monitoring is an essential tool. By keeping track of your feelings, emotions, and triggers, you can gain a deeper understanding of what sparks your panic attacks. This might involve keeping a journal or using a mood-tracking app. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know about your panic attacks, the better equipped you'll be to prevent them. Next, stress management techniques can significantly help in preventing panic attacks. This could mean different things for different people. For some, it might involve regular exercise, which is known to release endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters. For others, it could mean taking up a hobby, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness and meditation. It's all about finding what helps you relax and incorporating it into your routine. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can also play a significant role in preventing panic attacks. It helps you to understand and change thought patterns that lead to unwanted behaviors or feelings. With the guidance of a therapist, CBT can help you reframe negative thoughts, making panic attacks less likely. Additionally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is another preventive strategy. This includes eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and avoiding stimulants like caffeine and nicotine, which can trigger panic attacks. Finally, remember that it's perfectly okay to seek professional help. Therapists, counselors, and psychiatrists are trained to help you understand and manage panic attacks. They can guide you through various treatments and strategies tailored specifically for you. In conclusion, prevention of panic attacks involves a combination of self-monitoring, stress management, therapy, and a healthy lifestyle. It's a journey, and it's important to be patient with yourself along the way. Remember, you're not alone and help is available. Prevention is the ultimate key to overcoming panic attacks.